My name is Saro, and this is Annie, my newly adopted puppy. She's a mix of Beagle and Basset Hound. We want to welcome you to our weekly live show. Thank you for being here. Me and Annie are very excited to be here. So part of having a puppy and a dog is that you get to enjoy your puppy's soft and cute and all the good stuff that comes with a puppy. And tonight I'm puppy sitting as well, and I wanted to share this moment with you because I just crossed 20,000 subscriber count. That is an amazing achievement. Thank you very much for being part of my community. Me and Annie are thanking you from bottom of our hearts, and hopefully we can grow even bigger and faster in the next months and in the upcoming year. So Annie is going to stay with me tonight, and I'm just going to put her down. So have some shoes there for her to work. And one of my favorite shoes that I use to entertain my puppy is a product called, I don't know what is it called, but it's Himalayan yak milk. This is an amazing product. I'm just going to show you what it is. I'm not endorsed by this company or anything. It's something like this. It's a hard yak milk, which you give it to your dog or puppy, and they work on it. This is one of the best, one of the entertainments that I use for my puppy to work on while I need to do something. So yeah, I have Annie over here. She has her crate as well, and some shoes, and she's working on one of these as well. She's going to be with me throughout the live session, and feel free to ask your questions, any dog-related questions that you have. Feel free to ask your dog-related question in the chat area. Welcome. My name is Saro, as I said, and that's Annie. In this channel, we focus on training dogs without the use of treats, food, aversive tools like shock collars, prong collars, choke chain collars, force, domination, or being alpha. The way we achieve this is by using a method of dog training which uses play and praise to reward your dog instead of any of those. You can learn more on my channel with watching all of my videos and get an idea how we achieve that. Also have online courses as well. If you want to learn more about my online dog training courses, you can join and learn all about it on my website, sarodogtraining.com. Remember to subscribe to the channel as well and hit the bell icon as well to get notified as soon as I go live or I post a new video. So welcome, and I can see that there are a couple of questions I believe already have started to come. I'm going to start answering some questions, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. So we have Sharon. Sharon, thank you for being here, and make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Your question is, have a Beagle Terrier mixed puppy? Beagle Terrier mix. So I have a Beagle Basset mix, a Beagle Terrier, two different breeds. Which is interesting, mixed puppy, having trouble potty training, 4 months old. No worries, I have solutions for you. I will let you know how to do it. So one of the problems with puppies is that they have a hard time holding their pee or their business, right, in general. So what I want you to understand is let's find out the main core reason why it's that happening. I'm also going to share with you a video that I explain how to solve this problem. So let me get that. Okay, we're ready to go. So one of the things that you want to understand about puppies is that their bladder it gets full quickly, and they have to release their business, whether it's pee or poop, often, right? And as a puppy, they can't control their bladder, their system. Um, and that is normal. They just don't have the physical ability to control that. And one of the reasons why they get so forced to do their business often is it comes down to their diet. This is very important. No other dog trainer, I think, talks about this. Nobody explains this part. Everybody tries to band-aid the solution, comes up with the band-aid solution. The diet is very important. I'm guessing you're feeding your dog dry food or kibble. Let me know if that's the case. When you feed dry food or a kibble to a dog, they because of the way dry food is, it's dry food, it dries up their system, it drains their moisture from their body. So in order to replace that moisture, they have to drink a lot of water. So puppies are forced to drink a lot of water. And because of being kibble or dry food, it's mostly fiber, not a good fiber either. It's a lot of carbs and all that, which it goes in and comes out, right? So they poop a lot and they pee a lot because of the diet. So what I would suggest you to do is start feeding homemade or home cooked food for your puppy or raw diet. If you change these things, you will see that your puppy's accidents are going to be reduced. They're going to have less. She or he has to go less often for potty. But in general, you can train a puppy to be trained to potty train, to be potty trained within 48 hours. If you work on it hard, I suggest you to dedicate a weekend to train the puppy. And the way you're going to train your puppy is I'm going to explain it in the video that I just shared on the chat line. If you take a look, you'll see my link to a video. That is the video that you have to watch. It teaches you how to train your puppy, potty train your puppy within 48 hours. Basically, all you have to do is take your puppy every 2 hours out, whether they have to go or not. You take them out, the place that you want them to do their business, and you just show them and wait there until they do their business. If they do it, good, you come back home. If they don't do it, and you waited 5-10 minutes and they don't do anything, you come back home, put it in a crate, keep it under control on a leash in an area, then try it again in an hour or two. If you dedicate a weekend, it will be trained, it will be done. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions, Sharon, and I will gladly help you out. We have Slowpoke YT says, yay. Yes, thank you for being here. Christopher Sanders says, I have a Beagle 11 weeks old. Congrats. Thank you for being here, Christopher. And see a lot of F. I think you're following. And Beagles rock. Definitely they do. All right, we have Fatima. Thank you for being here. Once again, Fatima, I remember your name and I remember you. I have a German shorter pointer. She's 3 months old. How do I get her to stop jumping and nipping when greeting someone? The problem with 3 months old puppies are, first of all, that that's how they get excited and that's how they express their emotions. They're excited to see someone, and the nipping and jumping is a form of um, expressing their emotions and feelings that they're excited. They're happy to see that person. And nipping is not because of aggression or anything, it's just the way they are. Animals, that's how they communicate. Now, there are a few things that you have to understand. So one, that is that part that you have to understand that is normal and natural for a puppy to do that. Second of all, you need to not expose your puppy in a situation that makes that move or makes that mistake. Try to reduce the situation that happens. So don't expose your puppy to people until you have some form of control over your puppy or you have taught your puppy what to do. What I mean by that is don't try to stop or train or teach your puppy manners when your puppy is excited and is greeting people. That's not the time to train or teach the puppy. You have to teach and train the puppy beforehand with some idea, so with some techniques and ideas that you can teach your puppy, and your puppy has some clues and ideas of what he's supposed to do when the real situation happens, when the real people come to greet. That's something that you have to teach your puppy, which I'm gonna share a video that you can watch and learn the technical part of it. Okay. Let me see here. That you can teach the technical part of it to your puppy, and your puppy can learn that. The other part is that when your puppy is meeting people and coming to a new people, it's better to, if you could teach or tell the people not to get excited, jumping issue. You want them to be calm as possible. You don't want them to come home, oh my goodness, what a cutie. You don't want to do that. You don't want to encourage your friends and family members or people who come to see you. Tell them don't get excited. Just be calm. Let my puppy just calmly come and greet you. And then once your puppy is calm, then they can celebrate and pick up the puppy or do their thing. But it's very important to not to get excited. Now, if you want to learn the technical part of it, how to teach this to your puppy, I just shared a video in the description, in the chat area, that you can watch that video and learn how to teach it to your puppy, okay? The technical part of it. The concept of it is that, first of all, don't put your puppy in that situation. Second of all, don't train your puppy at the time that is excited. That's not the time. Your puppy cannot learn when it's excited and jumping and making those mistakes. It's happy, it's not focused on what you're trying to teach. It's not the right time to train. And then teach and practice this stuff that I just shared, the link for the video of the technical part of it with your friends and family. Practice it maybe 10, 20 times with your puppy and these people, and then expect to have some result and have expectations. Make sense? Hope that makes sense. We have another question from Drongo. I have a hard time. Let me try it. Drone Li Wong. I'm really bad at this, but I think I got it. Let's go to the question. My 5-year-old Beagle shows his dominance when we have guests over by jumping the kids. How to change this behavior? It's not dominance, One thing I want you to understand is we have bred out the dominance from our dogs. Our dogs are not dominant. They don't practice domination. If they were dominant, we wouldn't have dogs. There is no dominant dogs. There is wild dog and there is pet dog, right? You have a pet dog. You don't have a wild dog. Wild dogs, they live outdoors. They live in the woods. They have no human connection. They don't know what humans are. You have a pet. If you have a pet and you have a beagle, there is no domination in your beagle. There's no domination in your dog. Let's clear that out. We have, as a human being, for centuries, we have been uh, breeding dogs, and due to breeding, we have bred out the dominance from the dogs. Otherwise, we couldn't have dogs as a pet in our homes. So that's important for you to understand. Now, if your beagle is jumping on kids, um, that's a different problem. Okay, that is lacking skills. It doesn't know what it's supposed to do. So what I will do, I'm gonna share with you a video as well. It's called Jumping on People. Watch that video as well, and you're gonna get some ideas of how to actually stop your beagle from jumping on people. There are certain things that you have to do and certain things that you have to teach your beagle. These things takes time. You have to, especially that you have a 5-year-old beagle. So for 5 years, your beagle has practiced this behavior of jumping on kids. It's not the first time that it's doing. Probably has been doing several times, many times, I'm guessing. It has become a learned behavior. So your beagle has learned that it's okay to do it. Now it's becoming an issue, it's becoming embarrassing, and you want to fix it. So now you have to take some time to work around it and teach your beagle that this behavior is not accepted anymore. So what you're going to do, you're going to dedicate some time every day to teach your beagle what to do and what not to do. You're going to invest 15 minutes a day to train your beagle. You're going to start with basics. You're going to start teaching your beagle sit, stay, calm, heel, and all that commands. Just go back to basic and start training your beagle. And within a few weeks, you're going to see that your beagle is going to have better response to your cues that you're giving to your beagle, not to jump and not to do things. Hopefully that helps. Again, feel free to ask any questions that you have. Let me see if everything is going okay and we're live and everything is working properly. I'm not sure if you can hear me properly or if you can see me. If you could give me a yay or no, that would be great. So I have some idea of whether the stream is going well or not. Since there are no questions at the moment, I'm just going to explain a few things to you. As I said in the beginning of the broadcast, I just crossed 20,000 subscribers count, which is great. And it's taken a long time, but but finally we got there. And that is great. That is something that I've been working hard towards, and hopefully it's going to get easier and better from now on. So what I want to offer you is, first of all, go to my website, sarodogtraining.com. Let me bring out the online course link, which is sarodogtraining.com. I have one of the tabs is courses. Go ahead and click on the courses. You're going to see several courses, but 4 courses. One of them is free. I would love you to join my free online course. Get started in learning and starting to helping yourself to become an educated dog lover. As I mentioned, in this channel, we focus on teaching and training you and training dogs without the use of treats, food, aversive tools, shock collars, prong collars, force domination, or being alpha. So I want you to learn how easy dog training is. Don't think of it as a big problem, big deal. I want you to learn how simple dog training is. And my dog training method simplifies even more. So what you can do is go and register for my online course, the free one, and learn. Let me see if I can get the link to the free online course, and I'll share it on the chat line. I would love you to join my free online course and start learning and experimenting and understanding how simple dog training is and how easy you can improve your dog's life, improve your life, and make a big difference, not only in your dog, in your life, but in our community. So I'm going to share the link in the chat line. Feel free to join anytime. And so Drong Wang is saying, can hear you just fine. Thank you. That is great. So I just shared the link to my online course, and I want you to go ahead and register and learn and become an educated dog trainer. So don't forget to do that. On top of that, I want to make sure that you understand that training is not the only way or the only solution to your doggy problems. There are several things that you have to be able to provide for your dog on a daily basis, which are, I call it your dog's daily essential needs. Do you know what these are? Your dog's daily essential needs. If you provide these daily essential needs for your dog, which also includes training, you will have a great dog. So what are these 5 daily essential needs? They are exercise, training, socialization, care, and also affection. If you focus on providing all these 5 things on a daily basis, which as I said, training is included in there, you will have a great dog. Not a good dog, but a great dog. So exercise, training, socialization, care, and affection. So I offer these 5 things for my own puppy, Annie, every day. I try to be consistent and provide these every day as much as I can for my puppy. The reason I say exercise, training, socialization, care, and affection is because without them, your dog is going to have, is not going to be happy, is going to have depression, and depression causes stress, and stress causes bad behaviors. So what you want to do is you want to focus on providing these 5 things. So a proper amount of exercise, daily training, daily socialization of your puppy and dog with everything, proper care, proper food, proper bedding, proper vetting, and all those things. And also you have to share affection with your dog. Dogs are very affectionate animals. They love humans. They've been bred and designed for humans, so they need affection. Affection is part of it, but it's not the main thing. The main thing that you need to focus on is exercise, training, socialization. These 3 are the main things that you have to focus on providing your puppy or dog every day. The care and affection, I'm sure you provide it anyways. But many dog owners, many puppy owners forget about the other 3, exercise, training, socialization. Every day you have to train your dog. Every day your dog has to be socializing. It has to be experiencing a new situation, new sound, new feel, new smell, and something new. Every day you have to expose your puppy as much as you can. Not every day, I know it's hard, but at least once a week or a few times a week, try to socialize and expose your puppy. Train your puppy or dog every day or a few days a week as much as you can. Exercise your puppy or dog every day. These are the 5 things which I call them a dog's 5 essential needs. If you provide them every day, you will have a great dog. And I go through all these in my course, online course. I have a course dedicated just for these 5 things, but I have also my main course, which includes these as well. Plus, I go through obedience training and problem solving as well. All of these are included in my main course, and you can find all of these and most of the information on my website, which is sarodogtraining.com. I can see there is a question, S-code 225. My friend's 11-month-old Shiba Inu growls when his paw touched. What can we do for him? So, 11 months old, still young, it's still sensitive. So what I would do in cases like that, and by the way, my own puppy has similar issue, and I'm working on that. And there would be videos coming on my channel, for you to see how the problem is and how to solve it. So make sure you and your friend and everybody to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon as well, so you will get notified when these videos are uploaded and ready for you to watch. So I'm dealing with that as well. So the way I deal with my own puppy when it comes to being sensitive, so my puppy is sensitive to be brushed, which you're going to see. What I would do is try to touch his paw every day as much as you can. So today, start with 1 second. Touch his paw 1 second. Your goal tomorrow is to touch his paw for 2 seconds. Next day, 3 seconds, and on and on. So 4th day, 5th day, you want to get to 5 seconds. Don't rush, and try to go slow, and try to progress this slowly. If you see, okay, within a week you're able to touch the puppy's paw for in a week, let's say 20 seconds, that's great. That's a celebration. But go slow until that puppy starts understanding that anybody who touches my paw, nothing bad happens. You don't have to include treats or anything in that manner, because what happens when you include anything, your puppy gets focused on food or whatever you're offering, rather than dealing with the sensation that it was bothering it. So, for example, if you didn't like me touching your head, right? And I bring you, hold on, okay. I bring you a hamburger, and I say, you want to have this hamburger, and I touch your hand. Your focus is on the hamburger, not me touching your head. So you're not going to really get over the idea of me touching your head. Even though there's nothing wrong and nothing bad happens when I touch your head, you're going to still, if I bring the hamburger, you're going to focus on the hamburger, and me touching your head is going to be second part. You have to be able to understand that me touching your head for 1 second, nothing happened. 2 seconds, nothing bad happened. 5 seconds, nothing bad happened. 1 minute, nothing bad happens. That's the focus of you or your dog should be, that nothing bad happens when this happens. When I do this, nothing bad happens. You know what I mean? So that's the progress. So you and your friend can work on it slowly. Don't rush. make it fun. Just touch and praise and celebrate. For 1 second, celebrate. Anything that you do is a progress. Anything that you do today, it's a progress for tomorrow. Whatever you do today, if you could touch that puppy's paw for 2 seconds today, I'm sure tomorrow you can do it for 3 seconds. And if you see it's growling, let it growl. It's telling you, I don't feel comfortable. It's as long as it's not getting aggressive to that level that it bites or attacks, you touch that paw, and as soon as it becomes 3 seconds, for instance, play and celebrate, right? Make it a big deal that you let me touch your paw for 3 seconds. Wow, that's amazing. So make it a big deal. And my puppy is over there. So make sure to watch the videos that I'm going to be posting in future. I'm dealing with the same issue, as I said, with my own puppy. And you know, it's doable. You just have to work on it. All right, so we are past half an hour, and I think that's all we are getting today. All the questions, it's just half an hour. We did it. Hopefully you gained some insight in this short but exciting and also interesting and fun live session. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new here. If you have any questions after the live show, if there's any questions that you need me to help you with and you need answer, leave those questions in the comments area. I will answer them right away. I read all the questions and all the comments, and I reply to them personally. And thank you again for being part of the community. As I said, we just crossed 20,000 subscribers, 20,000 members in this channel, which is a crazy, exciting number. Hopefully we're going to go faster and we're going to go bigger as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a dog lover who wants to become an educated dog lover. And until next time, have fun with your dog or puppy.